It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And for the Sixers, this is a team that is relentless in attacking the basket, one of the hallmarks of the team's philosophy. When they go at the rim with that kind of effort, Shaq, what does it do for their offense?
You know, Ernie, it allows them multiple options. They're tougher to contain. They actually led the league last season in drives to the basket. You know, they are relentless.
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Golden State Warriors. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Nerlens Noel is out there with Okafor. Then it's Tony Wroten. Then it's Hollis Thompson. And it's Covington in at the three. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season. After all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around, they settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
Wroten with it. Thompson up top. Here's Noel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he can't hit the second. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
It's stolen by Curry, and here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. The three ball. Barnes kicks to Green. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Green's got 5 points so far. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
On the wing, Thompson. That three off the mark.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Here's Curry with the three, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The 76ers trail by 3. Noel, a screen on Curry. Here's Wroten. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Wroten's got his first points of the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Curry brings the double. Covington's shot is off.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Out to the wing. Okafor kicks to Covington. Picked by Okafor. 5 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
76ers trailing. Here's Noel. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
No good from Bogut. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Stauskas subbed in for Hollis Thompson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Stauskas. Another miss by Philadelphia. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
The 76ers making a switch here. Cannon's checked in for 3. Barbosa, and yes, sir, that one drops. Barbosa's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cannon kicks to Jackson. Embiid the screen. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Barbosa. At the top of the key, Iguodala. Spates sets a screen. Back to Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. Okay, fans, put your hands together. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Bogut, and at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Stauskas with the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Curry, good.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Here's Cannon. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player. And here are the Warriors now. 76ers getting the bucket. Curry outside. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. As we're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play, so they are equally as adept on that side of the ball. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the shot is good.
Boy, and their offense scorching now, red hot. They've really turned it on.
I just don't know if you can play any better offensively, making it look easy out there. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Roden kicks to Thompson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Roden. 5 points in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 3. Roden kicks to Noel. Bogut against Okafor. Here's Roden. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. On its way from Barbosa for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 76ers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Stolen by Barbosa. He kicks to Spates. Finished off the break. Spates has got his first bucket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Left side Jackson. They need this. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. Stauskas is checked in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Roten. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Landry with the screen. Here's Cannon. Dishes it to Landry. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Yeah, just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they're generating points in the paint, which I like to see. Too often teams fall in love with the three, and the defenses can key on that. You want to keep your offense unpredictable, which is why you need to establish a presence inside. Once you do that, then you can play inside out, and you've got the defense right where you want it.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realize they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about.
Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
A good quarter for Curry. He's got 24 points. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Robert Covington out there with Noel. Then there's Okafor. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
To give you an idea of how young this 76er team is, at one point last season, Greg, Tim Duncan had more seasons played in the NBA than the entire active roster of the 76ers.
That's hard to fathom. I mean, we all know there's this youth movement going on in Philadelphia, but they still need some veterans in that locker room. Very hard for the young players to lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Roten with it, picked up by Thompson. Roten with it, Curry meets him. Roten, no good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Stephen Curry, another 3. Curry's got 32 points.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And the 76ers call time.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Okafor, the pass to Covington. Picked by Okafor. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away, and the shot is long. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Curry. The shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Covington with the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Wroten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Wroten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Stauskas comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Jackson in for Thompson. Jackson is doubled. And Noel kicks to Wroten. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And for Wroten last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality. Went up in points, went down in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action.
Feeds it to Stauskas. Now the dish to Embiid, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson, running it up the court. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Stauskas.
And, you know, talking about Wroten, I think the next step in his development is to produce at the same level but with greater efficiency. Too often his highlight reel passes led to turnovers. He would gamble defensively, too. That's, to me, just a young player growing up on the job.
And slam dunk by Noel. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Philadelphia with the ball. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. 1:12 left in the third. Embiid plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Inside, here's Green, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
No good from Spates.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
From 11 feet away, and Noel gets it to go on the assist from Roten. Roten's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Curry. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Roten. From deep. No good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? 76ers ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Cannon. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Ezeli in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Warriors trail by 6. Livingston dishes to Barnes. Ring shot on the way. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Okafor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Iguodala. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Barnes. The 76ers leading by 6. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Cannon, the pass to Thompson. Misses the 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Andrew with the screen. Cannon kicks to Thompson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the basket good. Covington's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Shot from the wing. Landry grabs the miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
He hits the second from the line. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. Got that whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Tony Wroten, he's checked in for Philadelphia. On its way from Curry for two. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The second effort, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And the 76ers get it back. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the 76ers lead by 10. They double-team Curry. Out to the right wing, Ezeli. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That's good from Barnes. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Okafor. And Noel subbed in for Carl Landry. Barnes hits them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Wroten out to the right wing. There's the double team with Bogut. Kicks to Thompson. Now here's Wroten, guarded by Curry. Wroten, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 11 in the second half. Warriors trail by 9. And Tony Wroten gets the whistle there. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And stolen by Noel.
5 turnovers for him on the game. Guys, that's making it really hard for them to close the gap.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And Embiid with the block. And here is Wroten. There's a screen by Noel. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Thompson right side. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Roten. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Curry with the three. Over Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
Not a to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any impact for them at that end of the court right now.
For three, Covington. And that's collected by Bogut. And here's Golden State. It's a 13-point game. And stolen by Noel. Now here's Roten. He's off on the first. 2 shots. So he comes up empty at the line. So it's the 76ers winning.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan. He was a powerful offensive weapon tonight, scoring a double-double. And that was the catalyst for this victory. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Hart.